Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Washington Nationals.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he fouls this one off. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Batting second, shortstop, Addison.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now with an attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Digging in, Mo Evans. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. Baez over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. Margot will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ian Happ is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Now in the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the pitch. Lays off one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Hard hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. A ball and no strikes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a liner. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Settling in now, Colin Moran, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Colin Moran.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Number 7 has a play. And that retires the side. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Chris Bryant hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3. Leading off the inning, Mo Evans, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 69.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Showtrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Number 17.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit. Just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in to try it again, number 7. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Drew Smyly. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In there, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And this will be put away easily for the out. There's a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And right into the shift. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Too high, and it's 3-0. one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mo Evans. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. There's Baez. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Back here at Nationals Park. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Evans. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Digging in and looking for more, number 7. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
First offering on its way. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that will load the bases now on a costly miscue indeed. Here's Addison Russell. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Pedro Strop is summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. He's in there at the plate, and with it, they've taken the lead here in Game 1.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Yank on the ground down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ground ball, foul down the left side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Chris Bryant is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Andrew bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
First baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he misses 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. On the ground, a second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's batting at a .385 clip. Ivan Nova enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Margot ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Addison Russell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on. Aroldis Chapman, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Mo Evans will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Chapman has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. In the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell onto the grass. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets. And his fastball is a good one.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.